Hello again. So you're at a place in your research where you've found some good sources. You may have to go back and take some more notes, but you're moving along. And as you're reading, you're probably thinking, how am I going to organize this information? How am I going to put this information together in a speech? Well, it's helpful to have some system to organize your notes, and that's what this video is about primarily, but I do want to revisit just one or two note cards to review the idea of the quote versus paraphrase versus summary expectation. So I'll do that first, and then I'll show you how you can use some features of Noodle Tools to organize your notes. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Project Fracking. I'm going to open it back up. And I'm going to go to my source area. And by now, I've been doing some serious research, okay? Actually, I'm kind of getting into this. So I've got some varied sources here. And you can see that I've even got a film that I heard about. It's called Gasland. And it was made in 2010, so this is a while ago, granted. But I thought it would be interesting. This is real people. It's a documentary. People who have had fracking on their or near their property and their experience of it. A lot of pathos there because these people have had problems as a result of the fracking on their land. So remember those appeals. They can come in handy in your speech. Got some websites. One of them is a .gov, and another is a .com, but it's from the chemistry industry. And remember, it's always good to think about potential bias. And bias isn't necessarily bad. It's just certain people and certain organizations may have one viewpoint based on maybe their politics or the field that they work in. So good to be aware. And let's see, this is another website I have. It's actually business. This is business related. And you know, fracking is a business, so it has certain advantages for businesses to develop fracking. And then I've got something from a reprint from an anthology or a collection here. I've got another website. This is it's a .com, and it leans toward it's an environmental group. So again, being aware of bias. And another collection, source from a collection, a reprint. And that's actually from Gale. Oh, that's the American Thinker. Originally published there, and then a newspaper source that was mined from a database. So my sources are pretty varied here, which is what you want, okay? So again, I just wanted to go into a note or two to show you what you can do with right on the note card itself, suggesting where it might be in your speech. So which one do I want to open up? Well, this has 4 note cards associated with it. So I'm going to open up. I took these notes yesterday. And remember, I can open them from here, from the sources page. I can see them, but I can't edit them here. If I want to edit any note cards, I have to go back and go to options here and then edit. So I can certainly edit, but I could also edit them from the note card tabletop, which I'm going to show you in a bit. So here's a note I took on, as I was reading this information, I thought, well, I want to give them some background information on what hydraulic fracturing is, commonly referred to as fracking. So this source, this is my direct quote area, the pink. Took quite a bit from here, but this is the information I really want to take out. A revolutionary technology was invented combining hydraulic fracturing and horizontal drilling, and there's a little typo here. I could fix that. That gar is supposed to be gas, but that was the specific line I wanted to paraphrase, and so I did. And you can see that the paraphrase is just as long as the actual. And I can show you how to highlight information in your notes too. I'm going to go back and do that. So then this highlighting feature is kind of nice because it allows you to focus on certain areas of your notes that you really want to deal with. So this one I would consider a paraphrase because it's just that the areas that I've highlighted are the areas that I really wanted to capture. So I wanted to capture the problems for this one, it was a con card, and hydrofracking has created earthquakes, decreased crop production, and created water contamination. This, by the way, I put on the title of my note card to remind me what the note card is about when I see it on my tabletop. So I highlighted some information and I summarized it right here. Yeah, it's more of a summary just because I've set it up in bullet form. And then my idea is I was like, when this particular site was revealing all this negative information, these problems with hydrofracking, but they don't doesn't say when these problems were identified, when they happened, and they also had not acknowledged the new technology that uses the propane gel. So I was thinking, well, are these related to the propane gel system or technique, or are they just, again, water, which is really passe? We know that using water to hydrofrac is like, yeah, okay, I'll buy that. It's dangerous. But this new technology, okay, propane gel. Anyway, so, yeah, I highlighted there. Okay, let me show you the highlighting feature real quick, and then I'll go and talk about organizing the notes on the tabletop. So I'm going to go in and I'm not really going to edit this, but I'm going to show you how you do it. Okay, so here's where I put a title on my note cards to tell me what was going on. Basically, this is a real summary, right, of what's going on in this passage that I've captured here in the direct quote. Okay, see all these little icons up here? They're everywhere, right? You've got them on top of your paraphrasing section, you've got them on top of your direct quote section, you've got them on top of your My Ideas section. So you can highlight specific passages of your notes by clicking on this button, and that's exactly what I did. You can change the font color. You can add an image, which I think I'm going to do at some point because I have to have one image in my presentation. And who knows, if I want to generate some pathos, I might have a picture of the title or the title shot from the movie Gasland, or an image from the movie that shows people suffering, right, as a result of fracking. And yeah, so you can insert a picture there, do all kinds of things here. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that. Okay, close. All right, let's get to the meat of this video, which is really organizing your notes on the tabletop. So I'm going to go to the specific note card section where you can see the notes on the tabletop. Okay, now I've done this design of my tabletop already. You will, when you first see your notes, they're going to be all glommed up and over here in the side, and you've got to pull them apart. That's just what Noodle Tools does. It puts them all in one pile, so to speak. And I'm going to refresh because I thought I got rid of some of this stuff. Maybe not though. Okay. Anyway, sometimes I'm going to had a potential problem off at the pass here. This over here is your bird's eye view of your note cards. Sometimes you'll go into your tabletop, or it may happen to you where you'll go into your tabletop and okay, oh my gosh, I took all these notes and they're not there. They are there. Okay, look over here where it says bird's eye view, and recognize that this is the tabletop that you're seeing right now. If you slide this over, there they are. There's all those good notes you took. Okay, so they didn't go away. They're there. All right. Now, I thought I had deleted these piles, and because I wanted to show you how to make them. So let me see if I really can delete them so I can show you how to make them. If I can't, I can't. No biggie. No biggie. Okay. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Yeah, because I want to show you how to make those. Okay, so right now I've just got a bunch of note cards right on the tabletop. They're not organized in any way, and I want to organize them. I can do that through color coding. I can do that through piling. Okay, so I think I'm going to create some piles here. I'm going to create piles of what the support position or the pro position would be for fracking, pile for note cards that relate to the opposition or the con side of fracking. And then I'm going to create a note card pile for the background information, just general neutral information to acquaint my listeners with what fracking is. And then I'm also going to, I might create a catch-all pile, or I might just leave some note cards out on the tabletop that don't relate to any of either of those categories. The other thing is I'm talking here about a argumentative paper, right? And we have acknowledged that your paper doesn't have to be strictly an argument. So, but there's always it always benefits you to organize your ideas in some way. Okay, maybe there's a different system if your paper is not an argument. So, where did this idea come from? The origin of the idea. I'm just spitballing here and thinking about different topics you might have or different ways you might organize if it's not an argument. So where did the idea come from? How is it developed to date? Why is it important to you? Why is it important to the world? Or should it be? Or why can your peers benefit from whatever it is you're talking about or exploring? Looking forward, what's the prospect for this particular thing you're examining? So there's different ways to organize your notes, and it's sort of up to you to figure out how best to do that. But I'm going to assume an argument, or I'm going to acknowledge that this right here is developing into an argument. So that's why I decided on piling or creating piles I do. So I'm going to create the piles and I'm going to put note cards into them. So I'm going to click over here, manage pile. I'm going to create one called background. Okay, so now I have it. It looks like a little pile, but there's nothing in there yet because you see the 0. Okay, I'm going to create another one called, now con and opposition are sort of the same thing, so I'll just make it simple and call it con. I really like opposition better. I'm going to call it opposition. Oops, and see how they glom together like that? Okay, so I'm pulling it apart. New pile. And this is going to be support or pro. If you want to keep it short and simple. And pull it apart. Okay, there you go. Now, I could find my pro cards and just slide them into the support side. I could put my con cards, just slide them into the opposition side. And that's okay. That's starting. I could my background. In fact, I'm going to talk next about color coding, but I'm not going to color code my background cards. So I'm going to just slide this into my background pile. Oh, and there I have. So you can see I have one note card there about and just general neutral background information.